Hey, Ontarian Hawkins back at you again, the passive income guru. So in this video, I'm going to be answering a question from one of the prospects that was asking about my last video that I did about the passive income portfolios. Now, in my last video on that, I talked about what I would do if I had $2,000 in liquid money, okay? In liquid money. What I mean by liquid is basically this is the money that you just have sitting in a bank account that's not doing anything but collecting dust. You've already paid your bills. You've already established an emergency fund. You've already established other things that you need to establish, and this money is just sitting there. You've already taken your vacation for the year, or for the last few months you've already taken a vacation. So this money is just liquid money. It can be used for a business, and I'm going to be answering this from a cell phone, okay, from my cell phone, and going question by question. It's only so about 4 questions. This is from Dr. Frazier, okay. Dr. Frazier, as he sent me an email yesterday actually about what I would do, and basically he's asking about a certain specific things that I want to cover. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and go through the questions here real quick. So he said here, the first question is, how much money does one need in advertising to promote the proactive businesses for 90 days, for a 90-day period before one starts seeing cash flow? So he wants to know how much advertising dollars is needed to start seeing some type of cash flow in a 90-day period. Now, what he's talking about, what he's hitting on is the proactive passive side of the business. Proactive passive, if you're new here, you don't know what I've been talking about when I say proactive passive. Those are the type of businesses that you have to be active, you have to actively promote to get some type of results, as opposed to hands-free passive, where you just invest your money and let the money work for you. Proactive passive, you have to work the business for a certain amount of time consistently for it to eventually become passive and take a mind of its own. So this is the question that he's posing right here. And my answer to that question, because let me say this. With the proactive passive, you need to spend some type of advertising dollars usually to promote the business, to get it out to the masses. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. Now, how much money is needed to see results in a 90-day span or less? Well, there's no magical question, magical answer to this question. There's no specific amount of numbers or money that needs to be spent. However, one important aspect that's going to help streamline your income in this area is having the right sales funnel or sales funnels set up. The businesses that I share with you on the proactive side were American Bill Money, Pro, or Internet Profits. Those are our main proactive passive programs. Okay. Now, with both of those programs, I have sales funnels set up. The beauty of iPro, for example, iPro is a done-for-you system. Everything is set up from the sales funnel to the follow-up letters. The company will do the selling and telling for you. Your only goal, your only work that you have to do with iPro is get traffic to it. And what I'm doing, and what I do with people who join me in iPro, any of these businesses, is I share with you the traffic sources that I'm using and where I'm having the results. Now, me personally, I don't spend a lot on paid advertising because I do a lot of marketing, content marketing myself. But if someone wants to come online and never has done a video or any type of content, then you're going to need to set aside a budget for paid advertising. I would say this, okay? I would put aside, starting out, at least $100 to $150 per week, okay? out the gate, because you need consistent traffic going through your funnels on a consistent basis. Now with American Bill Money, if you're in the United States, you can join American Bill Money, and there's several ways to market American Bill Money. You can do the postcards. You can do a cover letter with a postcard, which is the strategy that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be starting my postcard marketing campaign actually this week, going into next week, and it's going to be great. Okay, there are several ways you can do American Bill Money. Now with iPro, it's pretty much it's an online thing, so it's just a matter of getting traffic. So anywhere from, I would say, $400 to $500 a month for your first 90 days. Okay, is what I would probably focus on. Now, if you can't afford that, slicing in half, I would say about $200 to $300 a month for traffic. And just keep doing that. Set aside a budget. That's very important. People don't. You have to come online with a budget in mind. Okay, if you know you're going to start a business, you're going to say, hey, this is the amount that I'm going to spend every month. If I hit this, great. But don't go over your budget. You know, set you a strict budget. So hopefully that answers your question, Doctor. I'll make sure I'll send this video to you so that you can let me know if I answered your question. All right, so let's move to number 2. And we kind of hit on this a little bit. Number 2 is with ABM or American Bill Money, are you mailing postcards to promote it or just online marketing? Okay, great question. So I'm utilizing both online and offline. The key with any business, especially American Bill Money, is leverage. You want to leverage as many places as possible. You want to be at your face, your name. You want to be in many places as possible for people to see you, so people can have an opportunity to join you. I try, you know, I make sure that I'm on YouTube, of course. You guys see me every day. I make sure I'm on Facebook. I make sure I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat. Wherever there's people in social media, I want to be in front of them. I want to find a way to get in front of them. Postcards. Like I said before, I'm going to be starting my postcard marketing campaign starting today, actually, starting today, on into and massively because I'm ordering some leads now. I got my postcards in the mail, got my cover letters, and I'm going to be ordering leads from a few sources and mailing out those postcards every single day. Actually, I hired my fiance's my daughter, my stepdaughter, soon to be stepdaughter. I'm going to hire her to actually do that for me. Okay, so I told her that I'm going to pay her well, she don't know I'm going to pay what I'm going to pay her yet, but she's going to get an hourly wage for doing that for me, and that's just a way to outsource my time so that I can continue to do what I do here online. Okay, so I'm going to outsource that as soon as I get the leads in and go from there. But you want to leverage the offline space and the online space. That's the way to do it. Number 3. Do you have a system that ties every program together so you are only marketing one system, or you are marketing each separately? Okay, great question, Doc. So I don't have a specific system where it ties everything together that I do, ABM, iPro. Each program has its own funnel. American Bill Money got its own funnel. iPro is already set up, done for you. It got its own funnel. You see what I'm saying? So now, and then my other passive programs, you don't need a funnel for those. Those just put your money in and go from there. But each one has its own funnel, and that's not to, you know, I do that not to confuse everyone who is looking at that specific business. Okay. And number 4, last question: what is your main paid source? What is your main paid? My main paid source when I do pay for advertising is solo ads. Okay, I do have a Facebook ad running right now, but the majority of my sales, especially with iPro and You know, when I do the American Bill money and everything, it's through solo ads. It's through solo ads. Again, I share those with the people that join me and give them the sources, and I give away my exact same sales funnels for these programs as well as the follow-up letters in the autoresponder sequence. I give those away as well. Okay, so if you want to look at the previous video that Dr. Frazier is referring to about the passive income portfolios, what I would do if I had $2,000, the link to that video is below this video. And I also shared a link to my residualincome.tv page showing you all the programs that I'm involved in and how I'm diversified and how you can do the same over time. Okay, I always tell people, you know, it took me a while to get where I am. Okay, I didn't join all these programs in one day. All right, I made some money, then I joined some. I made some money, then I diversified, and vice versa. And that's the way I stepped up. That's the way I went up the ladder. Okay, don't try to join everything at once. Pick one proactive program that you can work. Okay, and then pick one or two at the most, hands-free passive. That's money that's working for you 24/7 while you sleep, and then you have your passive, proactive passive on the front end, helping you to generate that cash flow and residual on a consistent basis. Okay, so hopefully that made sense, guys. If you got questions, if you have questions, rather reach out to me on Facebook or give me a call at my toll-free 800 number. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you soon.